Namaste. This is, a little teaser. I am on my way to going to Girnar, and it's a steep climb of 10,000 steps at my age. That I can only ask Datta Guru to take me up, Gorakshanath to support me. But the uh, desire is that I may be able to climb. So, as I was contemplating this, it occurred to me that maybe I will see Gorakshanath. I have recently translated his life story written by Mrunalini Joshi in Marathi into English. And because of that, I had this great desire that I must visit the place Tapobhumi of Gorakshanath. He has meditated there for many in one of those caves, and was a deeply entrenched, and now it seems as if it might happen. So I floated a little question that should I meet Gorakshanath, what should I ask of him? And we have a little group of study group of the Bhagavad Gita, which I take every Tuesday and Friday with a group of ladies and gentlemen. And three of them answered about, one of them said global warming, ask Gorakshanath to do something about that. Two others said let there be peace and love amongst all. And one of them said, two of them said ask for enlightenment, ask for mukti. Third one said ask for deep standing bhakti, devotion only to his feet. And one surprised us all by saying that all you do is express your gratitude and tell him thank you for all that you have received. And then I asked one of my mentors, and I would say a Gurujan, 95-year-old Amma I call her, and she said just say Tava Sharanam, Yatha Ichcheti Tatha Kuru. That is, do with me as you will. She said, if you are going to a king, are you going to come back with a pumpkin? You don't know what to ask. So just tell him that you do with me as you will. So with that, I was surprised at my own confidence that I'm actually going to meet him. But more than that, I was going to personally ask him for Vivek, Vairagya, Jnana, Bhakti, everything I was going to ask for him, for myself. So I noticed that three of us were thinking of others first. They did not think of some personal benefit. Even mukti is, after all, a personal benefit. And that is why I was very surprised that they thought of others first. But the second thing was that Nisargadatta Maharaj had told us that a lot of people, came up to him and said one should do social work, and what is the condition of the world, and why are we after mukti when we should be serving others. And he said the greatest service that you can do to anyone, to the Mother Earth, is to be rid of your own ego. Once you have got enlightened, you will not benefit just yourself. You will benefit millions of people by simply having dropped your ego. So every morning I pray to to Mother Earth. I ask her, beg her forgiveness. That Kshamasva Mama Mate, my mother, please forgive me. For even today I have woken up unenlightened, and she must carry the burden of this ego in this body. So with that, I will leave and love you to think, suppose in fact you did meet God, or you did meet Siddha Purusha, what would you ask of him? contemplate, reflect, and know that He is the King. So don't come back with a pumpkin.